the fact that there aren't really any superhero films with, you know, superheroines, with female leads. And it's kind of crazy now. I mean, even the Marvel films, while they have, you know, Scarlett Johansson, there hasn't been a solo film.
Yeah.
I mean, what's your take on that? Do you feel like it's time, it's just a matter of time before we see more of those?
Do you think that I would answer anything but yes to that question? Do you think I would be like, no, it's not time for women to be in movies?
Amber Rose has always been unapologetic about her choices, especially when it comes to her body. When the conversation took a controversial turn, Amber didn't hold back. She was there to make a statement on behalf of all women.
I've heard a quote like, you know, dress how you want to be addressed. And it just has some validity to that.
Oh, boo.
Okay.
No, that's not realistic. Stop it.
Okay.
If I want to wear a short skirt or a tank top and I'm at the club and I'm having fun with my friends and I feel sexy, I'm not DTF. I'm not even looking at you. I don't even want to have sex with you. I didn't come here to have.
Okay.
This right here might just be the finest clapback to stupid rumors and even dumber questions. And who is better to deliver than Lady Gaga, the queen of turning wild into wonderful? Faced with a wild rumor about her body, Gaga didn't even blink. Even if I did, what difference would it make? Mic dropped, rumors crushed, and Gaga stayed winning.
There was that rumor that you had a male appendage, that you were a hermaphrodite, and you joked about it on the stage last night.
Maybe I do.
This isn't awkward at all.
But it's interesting.
Would it be so terrible?
But it's interesting. A lot of artists would immediately put out some sort of a statement saying this is absolutely not true. You have fun with it.
Why the hell am I going to waste my time and give a press release about whether or not I have a... My fans don't care, and neither do I.
Have you ever seen an interviewer get so wrecked for asking a dumb question? Amy Schumer turned the situation around and proved once again that humor is her ultimate weapon.
Lot of leg.
Do you have the word skanky in America? That's
We
kind of,
do have that word.
Yeah, maybe
we
shouldn't have
What
used
made you
it
think
then.
about your mom?
Yeah.
Why did she just pop in your mind?
She didn't wear a skirt all
She
the
didn't
time,
wear a
so length
skirt?
wasn't really an issue.
Oh, okay.
No, but no, come on. That's the character of the movie. I'm not trying to offend you. It's how
Whatever
it rolls.
you're trying to do, you are. That's a rude question.
Well, I'm not leaving till we get the car crash moment. I mean, that's what we would love.
Well, then you're going to have to get it from your wife when you go home.
Priyanka Chopra is no stranger to speaking her mind, especially when it comes to important issues. When the topic of feminism came up, Priyanka wasn't about to let anyone misinterpret her views. Her words were a lesson in balance, strength, and unapologetic clarity.
Physiologically, men and women are different, sir. Okay, when we talk about equality and opportunity, we talk about cerebral opportunity. We're not saying I want to be able to be 200 pounds like a man and beat the shit out of somebody else. We're not saying that. We're saying you get the ability to get the job, to be the CEO, and nobody questions when you're driven at 50 and have 3 children, how you're managing it all. Don't question me.
During a radio show, the presenter crossed the line with this question and quickly got burned by Hayley Williams' reply. The singer has faced a lot of backlash being the only woman in Paramore, but the way she handled herself shows no one can catch her off guard, not even on live radio.
À quand remonte ton dernier?
When was your last...
We don't talk about that on the radio.
On parle pas de ça à la radio.
Ici on peut, hein?
In France, it's allowed.
That's not cool.
Hannah Waddingham was there to teach this photographer a short but sweet lesson in etiquette. She set a boundary deserving of a standing ovation, a quick reminder that some lines aren't meant to be crossed. She definitely left an impression since the photographer wrote her an apology after the incident. Have you ever noticed how Helen Mirren commands the screen with elegance and grace? Well, it's not just her acting skills that leave a lasting impression. Back in 2003, during her interview with Michael Parkinson, he asked her about being a sex symbol. Her response? Pure professionalism at its best. She set the record straight, and we all took notes.
Your figure, your physical attributes, which people always go on about, hinder you in your pursuit of the ambition of being a successful actress.
A successful and serious actress, because serious actresses can't have big bosoms.
Well, I think that they might sort of detract from the performance.
I can't think that can necessarily be true. I mean, what a crummy performance if people are obsessed with the size of your bosom or anything else. I would hope that the performance and the play and the living relationship between all the people on stage and all the people in the audience overcome such boring questions.
For years, Javier Bardem and Penelope Cruz have been the ultimate power couple on and off screen. While we don't usually see this side to Javier, it said a lot about the respect he has for his wife. You clearly don't mess with Javier or his relationship.
Siente ser el único hombre del mundo que disfruta trabajando con su mujer.
La pregunta es de una falta de gusto tremenda.
Lady Gaga has never been one to shy away from pushing boundaries. During an interview, she was confronted about her music and didn't flinch. Rather, she gave a reminder that that's a you problem and nothing to do with her.
You're not worried that they'll just check out the references and not care about the music? Is that something you're worried about?
No, not at all. I've got 3 #1 records and I've sold almost 4 million albums worldwide.
Nicola Coughlan is that queen who recognizes that beauty barriers are meant to be broken, but what she didn't expect was a woman to make this kind of comment about another woman. Without hesitation and leaving no room for confusion, her response was a powerful message full of sass.
You know, it is hard because I think women with my body type, women with perfect breasts, don't.
Rafael Nadal, fierce on the court and hungry to win at every chance, gave a response to a feminist reporter that was nothing short of admirable. One would wonder what she hoped to achieve with such a question, but Nadal's calm and collected reply spoke volumes.
Preguntarte que, a pesar de que aquí no pase y que en los 4 Grand Slam haya equiparación salarial entre mujeres y hombres, en muchos otros torneos esto no ocurre. ¿Qué opinión te merece que las mujeres cobren menos que los hombres en el tenis y que en qué crees que se basa esa desigualdad? Gracias.
Pues no lo sé. No sé en qué se basa en el fútbol, o en el golf, o en el modelaje. ¿Por qué las mujeres ganan más que los hombres en temas de la moda?
Some questions just don't age well, and Tom Hardy made sure this one didn't either. When asked about Mad Max Fury Road, Hardy didn't get defensive. He kept his response short and sharp. Sometimes one word is all it takes.
I just wanted to ask you, as you were reading the script, did you ever think, why are all these women in here? I thought this was supposed to be a man's movie.
No.
When Lily Singh goes up against haters, Lily will always win. She didn't just react to this comment, she turned it into comedic gold. A perfect demonstration of how you can break down haters without sinking to their level.
Women aren't funny. Shouldn't you be in the kitchen making me a sandwich? You see, like, this confuses me. Why would you need me to make you a sandwich? Like, that's not hard to do. I'll even teach you. Hello. First, you take out your ingredients. Please note that I'm using fresh ingredients to make up for your expired thought process.
Andy Murray, known for his quiet intensity on the court, wasn't about to let a reporter's sexist remark slide in 2017. Without hesitation, Murray set the record straight. His response was quicker than any serve Andy has ever placed on the court. No room for bias, just a champion calling it like it is.
Andy Sam is the first U.S. player to reach a major semifinal since 2009. How would you describe
male player?
I beg your pardon?
Male player, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who would have thought Serena Williams, the powerhouse who turned a tennis racket into a weapon of dominance, had more to say outside the court? Well, in 2016, she wasn't just serving aces on the court, she was serving reality off it too. Without a flinch, she fired back at Raymond Moore's sexist comment with so much grace. He walked it back. The world moved forward.
CEO Raymond Moore, and earlier today he said that, quote, if I was a lady player, I'd go down every night on my knees and thank God that Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal were born. They've carried the sport.
Obviously, I don't think any woman should be down on their knees thanking anybody like that. If I could tell you every day how many people say they don't watch tennis unless they're watching myself or my sister, I couldn't even bring up that number.
Charlize Theron is no stranger to being treated differently than her male co-stars. While filming The Italian Job, she was scheduled for 6 weeks more car stunt training based on her abilities hindered by being a woman. So in 2015, Charlize wasn't just playing Furiosa in Mad Max Fury Road, she was defining her role on and off set.
Yeah, I imagine it helps you. You talked about women earlier on. You said, yeah, women can do that. There's something feminist about this film. Would you agree with that? Charlize Theron is a sort of feminist film?
You know what I think
is even more powerful about it is that I think George didn't have a feminist agenda up his sleeve. And I think that's what makes the story even more powerful, especially how the women are represented in it. It's just very truthful, and I really applaud him for that.
Melissa McCarthy could probably make even a grocery list sound hilarious, but it turns out she's more than just a funny woman. When a reporter criticized her appearance, her response was not the punchline he expected. Stick around as she recaps the story on The Ellen Show.
He'd said, basically, I'm only a good actress when I look attractive, and that my husband shouldn't be allowed to direct me because he let me to look hideous in this movie. And it was a lot of things, and just like kind of on how dare women not look beautiful, perfect, and attractive in a movie. And then I said, do you have children? He said, I do. And I said, I hope you don't have a daughter. If she comes home and someone says, you can't have a job because you're unattractive, I said, are you going to say, that's right,